My name is Jeremiah Saunders.
Name is Chris Williams.
My name Benny.
All right, today we're going to talk about sexuality. Our first topic of sexuality is going to be hate crimes against the LGBTQ. So, what y'all think about that?
Uh, Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. The LGBT, whatever that shit. But they get hate because of how they change their whole personality for another gender that they like because if you out here if they say if they open up out to the world gonna change on them, everybody gonna think twice about them, and then they might get treated differently towards than the other genders and stuff like that. So
Like as he said, back then in the world, it was only two genders, but now since everybody's starting to open up now, it's like the new world. People starting to come out more, and then they're starting to pick every gender they want to be, pansexual, anything in the LGBTQ column, basically.
Yeah, but I feel like the hate crime stuff, people just have general hate for the LGBTQ for some reason, for religious reasons, and they try to use that to hate crime against them and all that. But sometimes hate crimes, say a transgender going a date, they don't exclude that information first before they go with a person that's straight. So it's a conflict there from the beginning because you didn't exclude what you was what your what you was before you got into that relationship. So I feel like it's I don't agree. I don't agree with the little general hate towards the LGBTQ because that's dumb. That's who they are, and they still people too. At the end of the day, that doesn't define them as the person if they're rather bad or not. So that's why I don't got no problem with them. LGBTQ.
But some people do though.
Yeah, some people do, but I don't know. I really don't know because I don't know how people think. I don't know why they just hate them to a point where they commit hateful crimes to the LGBTQ.
it's probably because they feel weird about it and they'll not respond. So they respond hate.
I guess so. I mean, that's why you gotta learn about it, all that stuff. Not learn about it, but get used to it because people they like what they like, where you can't control that and you can't hate that because they're human. So
No, but I feel some people hate them because they're scared to come out. They're scared that joint that movement gonna bring out who they really are.
yeah, I think
You
that
feel
too. I
me?
think yeah, I know what you're saying because it's some people they DL they don't want to they're afraid to come out because people gonna look at them different or they trying to be different or something.
Yeah,
That's why I think they have hate towards that because they hate who they are, so they project that to other LGBTQ who came out. They project their hate towards themselves and hate other LGBTQ plus people. So,
they're trying to hide the true self by committing hateful crimes, uh, all that. That's why they started doing protests and all that to help refine themselves.
yeah,
If I said it right.
yeah, and show other people that they're still people and all that stuff. Sometimes I do feel the LGBT does go too far with it, push it, try to push it on people sometimes. I've seen it happen personally, but that still doesn't like that's no reason for it just to let them to get drunk with hate for no reason.
But no, but they pushing stuff. But you can say y'all know the thing that happened with the baby.
The baby.
Yeah, the thing he said in the concert.
Oh yeah,
Then the LGBT,
oh yeah, I remember that. He was nobody in a parking lot,
blah blah blah.
and then he got
Yeah,
hate for that. But I don't know. I feel he shouldn't have got kind of hate for that. To be honest with you, but I still
hey,
think he shouldn't have said that though. At the same time, because you know how this generation is sensitive on that type of topic.
true.
So I feel he
But
should have.
but now though he spoke his own opinion.
I mean,
So
yeah,
I don't know why people got mad. That's his opinion. I don't know why they try to cancel.
I mean, at the same time, some people, like, I won't say his opinion is wrong because you can't be. There's no wrong or right. It's like it's just your opinion. But some people just can't deal with people having opinions and not agreeing with being LGBTQ. Like you don't have to agree with it, but you also have to respect that person at the same time. But I don't think he disrespected the LGBTQ in my opinion.
He didn't disrespect nobody, really. I mean, it go both ways.
The wrong way.
Yeah, I think it too. But I think he just said like he didn't say he didn't say it right. I guess. I don't know. So, chill out.
People probably portrayed it as like something else.
Yeah, true. But also the other situation, the Boozy situation.
The who?
With Dwayne Wade's son.
Oh, Boosie?
Boosie and Dwayne Wade's son.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Boozy, like it wasn't really his business for real, but he still has like the freedom of speech. He could say he could say his opinion. And like I don't even think he was being disrespectful. He just said his opinion about it. Like it was not in his right to say it, but he still said his opinion. And some people agree with it too at the same time.
But like I don't really know too much about that situation, but like Dwayne Wade's son, he was doing too much. But he was like being over too dramatic on the internet.
Nah, the situation was this. I think it was they wanted to like cut his genitals off.
Yeah, when his father said he's gonna cut. Yeah,
cut his genitals off. And Boosie was like, he's only 12 years old. Like let him like come to like an age where like he fully like, because at 12 years old you don't really know what you want for. So I was like, Boosie just want to like just wait it out till he get like older or something. I kind of.
But I feel like his problem wasn't really with like his gender. It was with his father for letting him do that.
Yeah, because he was too young. He was only 12. That's why I feel like his like problem was. Like he was like his problem was like he's too young. Is like let him figure out life first. Let him like get to an age like 18 or something. Even 16, 18, like figure out like what he likes or what he want to do. That's what Boogie's problem was. But I feel like he got too much hate for saying his opinion. But I know people around the world had the same opinion. He just spoke about it and he's more known. So
it's like it depends on your platform. It depends how many views, how many followers, how many. Like if you're a content creator, you can't say like certain stuff because people gonna view you some type of way.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't know. I just feel like he shouldn't have got hit with it. That was still his opinion. And all that, and I agree with him to a certain extent because you shouldn't have came about it like that for. But like, I still agree with like what he said. Yeah. All right. So we gonna talk about gender and sex in religious world, like the religion part of it. So to me, I feel like if you like every
hold on.
All that.
It's like for like we as a class, we determine two different type of definition for sexuality.
Yeah.
What you get for your class?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, my definition of sexuality was having the freedom to have control over your sexual preference and body.
And then for us, we define sexuality as something that defines you and who you are. So like in the religious world, they just went by the regular man and female type thing.
Yeah, in the religion, it's like in the religion world, it's only like man and woman. Man goes a woman, and then the woman goes a man. And like in the Bible and all that stuff, it says the man should not wear like the female garments. I forgot the verse on it. It was like man shouldn't wear female garments, all that stuff. So I feel like if your religion, like they go off, they heavily believe in that, so they're gonna go off that. But at the same time, just because you like believe in that, not everybody's gonna believe in that. You still have to respect that. So I feel like if your religion and all that stuff, you don't have to agree with them, but you still have to respect them as a person at the same time.
But like if you talk about religiously, that happened back in the days, like in the 1950s to like the 1990s, really.
I mean, I don't really know. I don't really like back then. I don't really know for real, but I know in today's age, like it's more being media, in the media. People are more speaking about it like in the media and stuff,
It's
all
being
that.
more portrayed.
Yeah, it's being more portrayed and all that. But at the same time, like if you want like the religious people like to respect you, I never said they disrespect first, but you also gotta respect their religion too at the same time. Like I could both disagree with different things. You still have to respect each other at the same time. That's what I think is the problem is now, like religious people, like LGBTQ. Like they disagree, so they feel like they don't have to respect them because they don't go their religious ways. But I feel like that shouldn't be a thing in the first place. They should respect people as people, regardless if they like a man or a woman. That's what I feel like.
True.
Yeah.
But like in this day of age, as some people would say, people starting to come out as like different type of genders, like such as pansexual, stuff like that, asexual, man, transgender, all that.
I mean, yeah, all this like new. Like, I won't say it's new because it's been happening. Just new like words came off for it. Like you said, pansexual. Pansexual just liking like you'll date like anything. Like you'll date a gay, a straight, a transgender. You would date hermaphrodite. You would date like anything if you like that person. All that stuff. But that's just a preference. It all comes down to preference at the end of the day. You just have to respect. You just have to respect them at the same time.
Yeah, and
Same
there's
way.
some people that go as both. They're like man or female and they identify as bisexual. It defines you.
Bisexual is like you just like male females. Like you know how people like transgender, like they was born in male, they have female parts or vice versa. All that stuff. For bi people, it's just like male and female, like you're born like a woman. Like if you're bi, you like a biologically born woman, you like a biologically born male. Pansexual, you like it don't matter if they're biological or not. Like you just like you like what they are and what they got type stuff.
I mean, there's different ways there's different transgender ways. They can use pills to like change themselves, or like they can like use surgery and shit, like surgery and stuff.
But
Yeah,
like for
true.
the transgender thing, it's like you start say like you started as a man and then you grew up to like certain features of female and you decided to get that.
I mean, if you're biologically born male, you could also get surgery. But like Chris said, there are hormone type pills that could change your
But like
biology,
those
your body.
pills only but like those pills only change like your voice and stuff like that.
Yeah, they change your
How,
voice, all
how
that.
much testosterone you got in your body, stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, I don't really know like too much about the pill part, all that stuff. But I know like you could get surgery and stuff and all that to like change like the way you look in your private areas and stuff. All that.
Yeah.
But like genders, like for like this day and age, like they coming up like people be like the 72 genders, all that stuff, all that stuff. But like, I only feel like there's two genders because there's only two private parts and all that stuff. Like there's only two private parts a man or woman can have, and or they could like get or develop time to time. So that's why I feel like there's only two genders for to get a buck with you.
I agree. I agree, but like the world won't, because you know how the world is now. They say that there's like so many different genders, but like I guess we haven't discovered them yet. Like I'm not gonna lie, I never heard of a cis or cisgender before. Like that's just like a thing that they probably found like in like the history books or something like that.
Hold
But
on, I'm about to look that up for you.
I
Right
never
now.
heard of it before.
Nah, say bro. The when I learned, I was like when I started like I seen like society started changing. So I started doing information. I learned what a hermaphrodite was. Hermaphrodite is a
Who?
human. Hermaphrodite.
What's that?
Hermaphrodite is a human that's born with two different power part. Like they're
That's
born with a male power part and female power part. But like that's
real.
what that yeah. That's what I'm saying though, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like only two genders because it's two power parts. It's a different for each sex. That's what I'm saying.
True.
So, like you're only biologically born man or woman, but I guess society, some of society doesn't agree. Which I don't have a problem with. You don't have to agree with them, but I'm gonna still respect them as a human. You know? But they're still human beings. And all that.
They said that like there's like 72 genders out here, and I have never heard like more than probably like three genders right now. Like there's like the only three genders I know is straight, uh, female,
Male.
male, and transgender. That's the only three I know. I never heard no other um I never heard no other gender than that. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know all this.
I don't know about none of that. But I mean, if you classify yourself as one of those genders, I mean, I'm gonna respect you, but I must still look different. Like I'm gonna still be how do you classify yourself as this gender, but you actually don't know what gender you what gender you ain't and you know what gender you are, but you're gonna classify yourself as this other gender. I don't get that.
I mean, yeah, true that. I mean, I was just like for the they, them, he, she, like the pronouns and stuff. Like if you like say a woman like classified as man, like I remember like I don't agree with it, but like either I won't conversate with you or I was like I'll respect and just like call you a he or something like that. Like something like that or something like that. I don't know.
Honestly, I think it's pointless because I don't know why I don't know why you're trying to put pronouns in front of yourself if you know what you are.
Everybody has it. Like visually, I feel like visually, like people are gonna see, like people see what they see visually. Like if I walk around, I see like a guy that's like a dude, I'm gonna be like excuse me, sir, or something. But like if I see it, like if I want something like actual information or something, I'm like excuse me, sir. But if you like if you're not a sir or something, like you get like you change your pronouns, I'm like oh my bad. Like say what you want me to say, just to be respectful and not cause any problems or something like that. So, they had, like I said, the sexuality definition of my class was having the freedom to control your sexual preference and body. That's their freedom. So, can't do
They
nothing
have
about
the
it.
freedom. They can be whoever and whatever they want to be.
Not for real. As long as they're respecting human being, no problem with it. You ain't going out here killing nobody. You just like what you like. That's your sexuality. It ain't affecting me. No, but
like if we go back to the social media part of genders and sexuality. And like in TikToks, I've seen some like make joke about pansexual. They'd be like, "You like pan? You know what pans are?
pansexual.
The cooking pans. They'd be like, you pansexual. You want to make out with pans and stuff like that."
Yeah, but I feel like the social media, I feel like they trolling. At the same time, that's where I see where LGBT is coming from. I say you pansexual, like somebody would troll, like, oh, like you like pans, like you have intercourse with pans. Like, nah, pansexual is you just like different. You just like what you like, transgender everybody. You just like what you like. That's where the disrespect comes from, and all that towards the LGBTQ. And people are trolling and stuff, telling us like pans and stuff. I seen that too on social media too.
Honestly, I think expressing yourself out on social media is toxic because then people on social media have no boundaries whatsoever.
Yeah.
On the screens they will say the worst things ever, and it make you like double what you call it like overthink yourself. So like maybe so they can make you like change back to like so they can make you change back into what you was before, or make you like do some stuff that you never did before.
But at the same time, social media kind of help get information out across the board. Because now more people, like, since they're probably afraid to talk about it in public, they could just go to social media and talk about information and inform people about all that type of stuff. Like, give information to people so they can understand more. That's why I feel like social media, like, has their pros and cons. So that's why I don't, like, sometimes I agree with it, sometimes I don't. So social media kind of helps, like, all that talking about sexuality and all that kind of stuff. Like, look at the history. Like back then, like they had social media for real. People wasn't like talking about it. They were scared to come out. They were scared to inform people. But now social media is like a big thing everywhere. People can come on social media and talk about anything, the sexuality, gender, all that kind of stuff. What I always get confused about is like for genders and stuff, you know, like some like I seen this thing on social media. This dude was talking about sexuality and stuff. And then like he looks like a male, but like he had features like woman. Dude was pregnant. I was like kind of confused and stuff, so I was reading the comments and stuff. So I guess like he took a pill or something, like changed his biology or something. Like I don't know. That's why I don't really know. I never fact checked it myself. Like that's just what I seen.
Oh yeah, I saw it jump. It was.
You know what I'm talking about?
It was a male, and it was a male that had a. It was a male, a female that turned into a male, and
that he still had a biology of a woman, so the dude like transformed to male could still get pregnant.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that female because it's they changed and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. That's the respect part because it's kind of confusing. You want to respect them at the same time, but like you be like, oh, it's all over the place.
But like, as you saying, a man getting pregnant. But like, I seen something on the web saying 2 females can get pregnant now. They don't need the male reproductive system to like help them.
I know what you're talking about. Like that's where the toxic comes from. The LGBTQ, all that sexuality. Like you don't like the sexual. You can like what you want. Like, but like don't just like talk about something like, oh, we don't need men, no, all that kind of stuff. That's just toxic. That just bring more of the toxic like heterosexual people like bash you or something, like even all that stuff just because you like your sexuality. So I don't really know, but yeah, it's a good topic though to talk about. I feel like we all three need like more information about it, sexuality and stuff, because I know I'm straight. I'm at an age now, like I know what I want. You know what I mean? I want a woman. So it's like,
you say you a woman?
I said I want woman, bro. One woman, bro.
All right.
You try to troll. I said I want a woman, fool. I was trying to be serious, but you laugh. But yeah, no, all jokes aside, though, I want women. I assume y'all do too. So that's our sexuality. I like what I like.
Of course, man.
But yeah, but I feel like we all three gotta be getting more informed and stuff. So we like.
But like, hold on. Let me ask him. Hey, Chris. What do you identify as?
What I identify as?
Yeah.
A male? What else would I identify as?
I don't know.
I know
about you, Jerry.
I identify as male, but at the same time, like that comes back to what I said about sexuality. Like, you could turn your body to something, but like, if a random person come on the street, like say you walking, it's like a random person walking, you think it's a male. Like you're saying you're waiting, like, excuse me, sir, but they turn around like I'm a man. Like you wouldn't know because that's what you see. You don't know that person. So I feel like people get like LGBTQ trans people gotta understand that like we go off what we see. Like we can't go off something we don't know. Like we go off what we see. So if we accidentally call you like a male or something or female or something, like we just
can't get mad at it.
Yeah, they can't get mad. No, like we just know what we see. If we see like something like a male, we gonna say something, or vice versa. Type of.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun topic to talk about.
Yeah, it was a fun topic to talk about. People definitely need, like us, definitely need to be more informed of that, all that stuff. Good topic, Yeah, head out. Good combo.
All right.